Hi, I'm Abhay and welcome to another episode of PNT's Weekly Roundup. Joining us today is industry veteran Mr. Balaji Rao, with whom we will be discussing the latest real estate news, stories, and how they've impacted us all. The Maharashtra government recently rolled out its One State, One Registration initiative, which basically enables citizens to register their land and property documents at any of the sub-registrar's office, regardless of the physical location of the property in question. In the first 2 weeks of its launch, the state has recorded over 1,000 intra-district property registrations. So, do you think this digitization of land and property records are an effective way to tackle the property related crimes that one is seeing?
This is the only way to tackle it. Because today, the biggest problem we have in any land record is to understand who is the owner.
Correct.
Okay? Because, funnily enough, even when you register, the state government is not saying you're the owner. They just say you have come and you're registered. Okay, so somebody has to give us that right to say that yes, I am actually the owner. I have the dominion right on the thing. Okay, so we have to move towards that. And if that is moved towards digitization, block ledger, where frauds cannot be done, then it becomes so much easier to buy and sell. And for even a farmer, tomorrow it becomes a monetizable asset. It can be monetized anytime. Isn't
Correct.
it?
He can
And
raise
that's
money
as well.
on it. Yes.
So we should allow subdivisions, we should allow digitization of land records and ownership so that the title records are very well maintained and kept and can be double checked. There's a check and balance. We should allow that. And that can be easily monetized if he wants to sell it also at any time. You understand? So this inter-district will naturally come about very easily if everything is on a comp. Because anywhere also somebody can log on. But today I think what we are all doing is to just say that yes, this is the buyer, this is the seller, he has appeared in front of me and I have registered it. It doesn't say that because you have registered you are the absolute owner. That problem still exists in India.
So we have a right of ownership, but we don't have a way of proving that right, proving that ownership.
You don't have the way because somebody can dispute it. Just because you have registered, it doesn't mean it can't be disputed. Because the registrar is not looking to see if anybody else has also a claim on that property. Correct. He is only saying, yes, this transaction is recorded, is valid.
But maybe at least now that it's all digitized, the records will pick up a double record.
Yes. Then they can pick up whether there's a double record or a duplicate record and whether it is, whether especially if you do it, or you tell people to come forward and to say to check. Will you please check whether this flat, just like in an urban area, whether this apartment is in your name? Right. Can you go there and check it? If you check it and you say it's not in my name, please raise a red flag. That why is it not in my name? Similarly, the farm records, the rural areas. So this is a must. Because if you don't have it, the fundamental wealth of the common man, that is land and property, is being undermined because somebody claims that he is also the owner of your property.
Correct. And then it's a legal battle for who knows how long.
Yes,
correct.
Absolutely.
But say even things like the RERA Act now, they mandate that builders regularly upload and update their information on under construction properties. However, even services like these continue to remain so underutilized in India that is India just not ready to go completely digital, or do we still need human assistance for everything?
No. I disagree with that. I feel we are absolutely ready to go completely digital.
Okay.
Where I think we are lacking is the enforcement. Now, suppose simply RERA tells a builder that you have to put this by 31st March. And every day post that, if you put it, I'll charge you 1 lakh fine per day. Now, let me see how many builders will want to avoid it for 15 days.
Correct. He will quietly upload the documents needed.
And be strict about it. You understand? So we have to have monetary penalties We don't have to make it criminal. We don't
Right.
have to litigate. Simply have a monetary penalty, just like the tax returns have. Na? Every day delay, you will be paying so much.
Correct.
So have it na, for RERA also. Give them the teeth. Na? Tell them you have to enforce it. If you do the wrong thing, then this much will be the penalty. Na? So why don't we just give them the teeth to enforce it? It's not that we are not ready for it. It's not that we need some more time to understand it. No, not at all.
We just haven't figured out how to enforce them.
Absolutely.
In this year's union budget, the central government has allocated over 500 crores under the UDAAN scheme to develop helipads, smaller airports in hilly regions like the Northeast. Assam is also seeking UNESCO heritage status for Majuli and Sivasagar to promote tourism and cultural preservation. India has over 40 UNESCO heritage sites currently, which is more than most countries. However, most of these are really badly maintained and have not become popular tourist destinations. So, do you think this is something that the government should address and look into as well?
I do believe yes, because I think tourism is a great employment generator. And especially tourism is one thing which can easily penetrate tier 2, tier 3 rural, semi urban areas. Because you can have great sites out there, heritage or otherwise. You can have great natural beauty. So it is very imperative that each state tries to promote tourism in a way that not only brings them revenue, but also helps in generating employment for their local citizens so that they don't
Correct.
really have to move out of the state to seek employment. Correct? So
Right.
even whether it's Assam or the Northeast or all the other things like Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, they all have a lot of UNESCO heritage sites. They have a lot of natural beauty. So it's only imperative that they follow a very proactive tourism policy. And the government has done some incentives, but it has not been their focal area. But I think it's time the tourism industry as well as the state governments get their act together, because this can be the biggest money spinner. It's very unfortunate that India does not attract, many foreign tourists. We get much less than any other, even a Bangkok can get, or a Paris or anything. So I feel our tourism, which is very, very minimal of 10 to 12 million foreign visitors, is nothing compared in the world, and it has a 10x potential for growth. If we compare and think a Bangkok gets 70 million visitors.
Correct.
So we have a 10x potential upside. So if we can get tourists to come, not just to our heritage sites, but to see other beautiful wildlife, great natural, scenic landscape, I think that will be the big first stepping stone. Like J&K, for example, was getting revived because of tourism,
Correct.
isn't it? So the local guy was getting more prosperous. He was, and
They
it
were all
also,
earning,
and
people
it
were
also brings
visiting,
you an
yes.
inclusiveness, because you see different people coming from different parts of the country and the world to your place. So I think tourism is one great unifying thing, and it's a great economic driver. So it's very essential for every state government to proactively promote it.
That's a wrap for this week's episode. Thank you all so much for joining us. Hope you all enjoyed the episode. Please leave your thoughts and comments on the comment section below. Hit the bell icon for further notifications, and do like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.